Hi everybody, this is Jackie from Jacqueline Ann Designs. I think most of you know that I have named the year of 2025 my year of improving my all of my embroidery stitches and my cross stitch. Um, Pretty much am a beginner, totally starting over again. And I really was never interested in doing any of these pre-stamped cross stitch kits. But someone on Marketplace here locally um, placed an ad that they had a bunch of them on sale for $2. So I did go get a couple. I've shown those in a previous video. And I've kind of become friends with the lady since then. And apparently she just got sick of cross stitch. She said, I don't want to do it anymore. And so she started getting rid of all the stuff that she had never done. And what she did this morning was she called and said, oh, I left a package outside your door of a gift for you. Why don't you go out and get it? So I went out and got it, and it's a whole haul of printed printed, where the printed panel cross stitch kits, the Asian type of cross stitch kits. And I texted her, do you want $2 a piece for these? I was gonna Venmo her the money, and she absolutely refused any money. She said, we've become friends and I'm wanting to clear those out. I'm just gifting them to you. So I'm going to go through them because I don't know what kits they are. Like I say, she had opened a lot of them. So the stuff is not here where you can even see on the front of them what kind of kit is in there. So we're going to take a look at them together. How does that sound? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kits here. So without further ado, let's get going. And yeah, you can see this one's been opened. Let's just pull stuff out. This one looks almost like a Joy Sunday. Yeah, it is. It's a Joy Sunday. And, oh, now that's going to be pretty. Look, it's Copenhagen. That's really pretty. It's going to be 14 count with 2 strands. And I'll let you do the math, but the finished one will measure 42 by 34 centimeters. And of course, I'm not going to do this with all of them unless there's something different about them. But, they come with the thread all done up like this. And then the Joy Sundays, there's usually some needles in the very top, and they are usually cross stitch needles. I have, that are a little blunter. I like a blunter needle. And then just because I don't think it shreds up the cross stitch material. And then there's usually, it used to come with other things. Well, I've only opened one other kit. I mean, I've only started one of the kits, but it came with 2 floss spools, one of those ring-like needle things, which I don't like those. The metal those are made out of, they're terrible. But they're trying to give you a thimble of some sort. But I cut my finger on one of them one time. I just don't like that came with that other kit. So anyway, so that is one of the kits, and it's called Copenhagen. I'm going to try to get the pictures in here in a way as I'm putting them away back in their baggies. In a way I can see what's in them so that I know which one I'm doing. I would like to get that one started pretty quickly. Let's see. And the way I'm looking at it is until I get a laser procedure on my eyes, doing things like these printed canvases, I actually thought that I would have trouble seeing them because of what's gone on with my eyes. And actually, it's been very helpful. I'm doing some other things that are on like just plain 8 o'clock, 18 count. And I'm actually working a lot faster than I thought. But the imperfections, because I'm off a little bit sometimes because of my vision, that's made it a little bit difficult. Now this one feels really heavy, like maybe it's got a lot of thread or something in it. Hopefully there's a picture. Well, let's pull the whole thing out and see if there's a picture inside of it. Now on the bag, it says this is a London landscape. Oh, and look, all the thread comes already on spools. There's absolutely no picture of it. Oh, wait, here it is. Here's a, let's see. At least here is a paper pattern. Let's see if there's a picture of the finished item here. Well, there is, but it's a little micro picture. Let's see if we can get it up close enough. Oh, that's really pretty. See? The red photo booth. I don't know if that's Westminster Abbey. That's the Tower Big Ben, is what that is. I've been to London when I was a kid. And I've been through London several times, mainly going through to other places as an adult. Hope to go back soon. So that's what this one looks like. It's got a really big pattern with it. I can't decide if I like the big pattern, because, you know, that way you can do it again in the future if you want. Or if I wish they had put a bigger picture in here of the actual image. And it came with another one of those ring thimbles and a seam ripper, a needle threader. This is for a needle threader, you know, through a big-eyed needle. Which this one, I don't think a single one of these needles that's going to fit through. So, but this one came with like 5 different needles. I'm trying to figure out how big this is going to be, because there's really no, let's see what it says on it's 11 count. The finish, oh no, that's not it. Okay, this one's 14 count, handmade embroidery, new fashion scene. 14 count, and it will end up being 50 by 70 centimeters. So it will be fairly large, and that's kind of evident by the canvas. It's tall and long. So, and here's what you can't really see this. I think it's kind of worthless for me in my filming situation to show you guys anything that big. I think we've about got it ready where I can pull in my new little filming center that I've got. So I've got a rack for my camera and a light. So we're gonna see. I have a new camera. It's kind of like a sports camera. You know, well, it is a sports camera. It's just a different one that I can also use when I go hiking, and it clamps onto the bill of my hat. So that's 2 of them. It's kind of interesting, that packaging. Okay, and this one also doesn't have, I don't know, like I said, this one the picture may just be inside, but it almost looks like it's the same brand as that last one. I think it is the same brand because it came with the floss all numbered with the DMC numbers, and on little thread bobbins, the same little needle thimble and needle threader and seam ripper package. So let's see if we can figure out what this one is, because Milan Landscape. Oh, that's pretty. It looks like a British little cottage country scene. But man, like I said, it is little. See? That's one thing I will remark about this company, although there is no company, no brand name on it. So that's kind of weird, huh? I hope these are not absconded, you know, so they've stolen someone's copyright type of thing. You know, and that's the problem with this, because there are honest producers in Asia, and most of the people that we buy from on a day-to-day basis have their products prepared in Asia. And so, I mean, you're buying from Asia, okay? But there are some unscrupulous ones. And my problem is I don't know enough about the design world, just newly getting involved into cross stitch to know if it's a stolen one or not. And this is another one with no brand name. Did they give me two of them? The same one? This one came with the, I'm assuming it's the same brand. Once again, the bag of, everything's on spools. A thread color listing. They've all come with this so far. So, and the same bag of needles, all of that. No, this one's a different landscape. And this is a smaller picture, so it ought to stitch up pretty quick. Let's see if I can get it. It just looks like a cherry blossoms or maybe some apple blossoms. Anyway, trees blossoming beside a running little river or stream. It looks like a pretty little picture. See if it says on here anywhere. Okay, the size is gonna, well, that doesn't make sense. I think that's how many stitches, which in my brain doesn't mean anything. All right, so this is going to be 11 count, 30 by 40 centimeters. But I can tell you it doesn't look like it's 30 by 40. But it's 170, I know there's people that like that, by 120 stitches. So that one's going to be a quick stitch. I'm going to put that one aside and get that started tonight, because that'll be a quick stitch, because I've already got a big one going, which I'll talk about on my next floss tube, but I'm going to start this one tonight and kind of add it. And then I think I've got all the starts going that I want to get started, because I kind of am not liking this scattered feeling that I'm getting from having a bunch of things started. I think for me, there's going to be a limit to how many I can get started. Just psychologically. Okay, so there's that one. That is 4 of them we've looked at. And there's a total of 7, so we got more to go. Okay, this looks like this is another one of the same brand. Once again. Now, there could have been pictures in here and she liked them and took them out. You know, I don't know. So, once again, this pack of thread all done up on spools. The list of the threads showing DMCs. And then it also gives 3 other brand names, but they're Asian brand names of thread. So anyway, and it tells you how many of them. I don't think they're whole entire, but you know, like floss normally comes. I don't know, it might be. I don't know, but anyway, so let's see what this one's all about. Same little package. This is a small one as well. This reminds me of doing the Camino de Santiago. It's exactly what it looks like. It's one of those villages that you walk through. See? Isn't it pretty? The old Roman bridge. Yeah. This one is 11 count, and it will be, there's 173 by 130 stitches on it. It's 11 count. Huh. The finished picture, 30 by 40. I like these small ones. They're quick. I like the big projects too, but the small ones I like. They're really quick. Okay. Okay, this is another big one, it looks like. Same brand, I think. At least a lot of the packaging looks the same. So, let's see. Jinhua City Province. Some kind of textile company. This one is 14 count and measures 50 by 70. But like I say, it just, you have no indication what's in here. So, yeah, it's definitely the same brand. Same little package. Same pre-wound bobbins, which I kind of like. I like that. Same thread listing. It looks like this one is 270 by 380 stitches. So this one, is that a map? Well, now I'm really curious as to what this is. I want to do a map, but I don't. I think I want to do a map on woven. Oh, that's beautiful. That's the ocean, rocky ocean scene is what it is. So all of these are full coverage so far. Yeah, I can't put any pictures to know which one that I want to pull out. I will say that kind of bugs me, the whole no picture thing. I don't know, like I said, they may have originally come with a picture, and she has them. I mean, what am I going to say? You know, they're for free. So, and she has not broken into the thread or anything. She just has had them, excuse my hiccups, had them out looking at them, she said, but she's not ever even opened the thread packs. So, now let's see what else we have. The last one. And this one has her address on it, so I scribbled it out. It looks like it's the same brand. So only one of these was a different brand, and that was the Joy Sunday one. The rest of these are some other brand. And since I haven't developed any project bags yet, I like these bags they come in. Floss List. Oops. pre-wound bobbins. Toolkit. Pattern. This is a smaller one again. See, I can hold this one right up. So I'm trying to see if I can guess what it is. I think this is flowers. Let's see. Find the picture. It's one of those little micro pic. Yep, it's flowers. And it's another 100% total coverage. It's a still life. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, she had pretty good taste in what she picked out. So they were all gorgeous, weren't they? Yeah. She might have really liked some of the pictures, but it hasn't been my experience that the pictures that came in these other kits that I got from her were that great in the first place. So, you know, they weren't a piece of art. So I don't know. But knowing her, she's just what I've learned about her so far. She's quite a bargain searcher. So she could have bought these and they were seconds or something. But they seem to have everything with them. And, you know, I have a collection of threads. So if there's something that's not in them because they're seconds, that's not really. I just would have thought they would have had, you know, a picture, you know, so that you could refer to the picture better. But I guess they figure you don't need a picture with these printed canvases. So anyway, so that is my gift that I was given today. Quite a surprise. I'm really happy about it. Because I am a senior on a budget, as is the friend that gave them to me. So I think I'm going to get her a quilt made. Because I am just so appreciative of her. And I have several 3-yard quilt kits down there. So I think I'm going to use one of them and make her one. Isn't that cool? I mean, I'm really honored that she even thought of me to bring them over. But she knows I've been having trouble with my eyes. And because when I picked up the ones that I bought from her, which is how we met, as I mentioned, I told her, well, I don't know if these will, I said will work. I really kind of at the time thought because of the print on the canvas that it would be way too much. But I think I'm going to get 2 of these started. I'm going to start the Copenhagen one and one of the smaller ones. One of the other smaller ones. And I keep changing my mind on which one it is. But one of the smaller ones. Just because I'd like a quick stitch as well. Because this one is a big one. We know that's not going to be a quick stitch. This one's a small one. This one's a big one. These were the flowers, I think. So it's probably one of these two. The flowers, or the land. If there's a landscape, there was a landscape in here or something. I don't remember now. Probably the flowers, actually, because that's a little bit different than anything else I'm doing right now. Because the other printed one that I'm doing a huge one with a tree of life on it right now. I haven't shown on FlossTube yet. And I may not show that till next month. I'm going to finalize this month. But all I've really done is like 15 minutes worth of stitching on it. So I don't know if it's worth calling it even a whip yet. But anyway, so I thought I'd show you my haul. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Excuse my hair. My hair always is a mess ever since I got this haircut. Because I run in there and I take my shower. And then I go out in the yard and do something. I put on my... It's cold outside, really cold, but I have to run my motorcycle. So even when it's really cold, as long as there's no snow, I go out there and I run my motorcycle up and down the road a couple times and bring it back and park it. I just have this routine I do every day, and none of it is hair friendly. So please excuse all of that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm thrilled as peaches. I know a lot of people have something against these kits. But, you know, for me, I was shocked. When I got started, I got the first ones, that first group of them that I showed on the floss tube that I did, because they were just $2. But I had my doubts about them because of the busyness of that canvas. But let me tell you, they're ultra easy. I don't have to count at all with them, so I can really concentrate on improving my stitches. But anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing, excited as I am about getting a bunch more cross stitch. I hope you saw I'm going to go through a video here in a few days of the Gift of Stitching magazine that I got. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to do that and get that uploaded tonight because the amount of patterns and everything that are in there, and I think you have until the 28th if you want to buy it. And so I thought maybe tonight I would go through some. I've, of course, not printed up all 72 issues, but I think I've got all of 2006 printed up, and then some out of 2007. And I thought those might be a good example just to show you what is in some of them. So I think I'll probably be making a video of that. And then sometime midweek, I'll be doing a new floss tube. And I'm going to also start doing a quilt tube and a slow stitch tube. So and in my slow stitch tube, that is going to include everything that's embroidery that is not cross stitch. And I'm just going to include all of that in floss tube. In slow stitch tube. So I'm starting to see other people use that. So I think that's slowly going to become a thing. And I'm starting to see a few people use the quilt tube. So I'm excited to get in on those kind of early. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And because I'm already enjoying floss tube. I don't have hardly anybody watching mine, but that really doesn't matter much. What my thing is, I really enjoy watching all of everybody's. So we will talk to you later. You guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.